Have you ever wondered what makes a relationship healthy or unhealthy? It's a question that most of us at some point or another have found ourselves pondering. Today, we're going to be diving into this very subject, exploring the elements that contribute to the health or detriment of a relationship. First, let's establish the importance of understanding what a healthy relationship looks like. You see, it's not enough to simply desire a healthy relationship. One must understand the components that make up such a relationship, the building blocks, if you will. Without this understanding, we're essentially navigating the complex world of relationships blindfolded. And as we all know, that's not an ideal scenario. In the upcoming content of this video, we'll be unearthing 3 signs of a healthy relationship, giving you the tools and knowledge to foster healthier and more fulfilling relationships in your own life. This is not just about romantic relationships, but all kinds of relationships in your life, be it with friends, family, or colleagues. The first concept we're going to delve into is the importance of understanding your partner's needs and wants. This is about more than just knowing their favorite color or what they like to eat on a Sunday afternoon. It's about a deep, empathetic understanding, one that doesn't allow external circumstances to cloud your perception. Secondly, we'll talk about the art of clear, direct communication. No beating around the bush, no hidden meanings, just pure, unambiguous dialogue. This is about saying what you mean and meaning what you say, a key component to any healthy relationship. Lastly, we'll explore the importance of thinking before reacting. Acting on impulse can often lead to misunderstandings and conflict. But by taking a moment to process and think things through, we can avoid unnecessary strife and maintain the health of our relationships. Remember, understanding the dynamics of a relationship is the first step to a healthy one. So stay tuned as we delve into these concepts in greater detail, providing you with the knowledge to cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships in your life. The first sign of a healthy relationship is insights, understanding the other person's needs and wants. Imagine being in a bustling, crowded room, and amidst all the noise and commotion, you can distinctly hear your partner's voice. You can understand what they're saying, what they're feeling, and what they truly desire. That's the power of understanding your partner's needs and wants. Understanding your partner is not just about knowing their favorite color, food, or movie. It's about perceiving their deepest desires, their unspoken dreams, their hidden fears, and their silent worries. It's about comprehending what makes them feel loved, valued, and appreciated. This understanding can be the foundation of a stronger, healthier relationship. It's like building a house. You wouldn't start without understanding the blueprint, would you? Similarly, in a relationship, understanding your partner's needs and wants is the blueprint. It helps you design a relationship that is sturdy, resilient, and capable of weathering any storm. So, how can you gain this understanding? Well, it's simpler than you might think. First, listen. Listen not just to their words, but to their silence too. Sometimes what is unsaid can speak volumes. Pay attention to their body language, their tone of voice, their facial expressions. These can often reveal more than mere words. Second, ask. Don't assume, ask. If you're unsure about something, ask. If you're curious, ask. Asking shows that you care enough to know. It indicates that you value their feelings, opinions, and desires. Third, empathize. Put yourself in their shoes. Try to see the world from their perspective. Empathy can help you understand not just what they want or need, but why they want or need it. Now, understanding is only half the battle. The other half is communication. You need to communicate your understanding to your partner. Let them know that you understand their needs and wants, that you're willing to fulfill them to the best of your ability. Use I statements instead of you statements. Say, I understand that you need more quality time with me, and I'll make sure to make time for us, instead of, you always complain about not spending enough time together. The former shows understanding and willingness to change, while the latter can come off as defensive and dismissive. Remember to be patient. Understanding and communication are not one-time events. They're ongoing processes. They require time, effort, and patience. But the results are well worth it. Understanding your partner's needs and wants doesn't mean losing yourself in the process. It's about finding a balance. A balance where both your needs and wants, and your partner's needs and wants, are acknowledged, respected, and fulfilled. Remember, understanding your partner's needs and wants is key to a healthy relationship. The second sign of a healthy relationship is being direct and saying exactly what you mean. This isn't just a useful tip. It's a cornerstone of any successful partnership. Clear and direct communication is the lifeblood of connection, the bridge that links two unique minds together. Now let's delve into why it's so vital. Picture this. You're navigating through a thick fog, unsure of where you're going or what lies ahead. It's disorienting, right? That's what ambiguity in communication feels like. It's a fog that clouds understanding and breeds confusion. When we're unclear in expressing our thoughts, feelings, or needs, we set the stage for misunderstandings and conflict. But when we communicate clearly and directly, we switch on the high beams, cutting through the fog. We illuminate the path for our partner to understand us better. We foster an environment of trust and respect, where both parties feel valued and heard. So how do we communicate effectively and clearly? Well, it begins with self-awareness. Know what you want to say, why you want to say it, and how best to express it. Don't let emotions cloud your message. Be calm, composed, and concise. Next, make your intentions clear. If you're upset about something, articulate it. Don't expect your partner to decipher cryptic hints or read between the lines. Remember, they're not mind readers, and it's not fair to expect them to be. Also, use I statements instead of you statements. For instance, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try saying, "I feel unheard when I share my thoughts." This way, you're expressing your feelings without blaming or criticizing your partner. Moreover, don't shy away from being honest. Honesty doesn't mean being harsh or rude. It's about expressing your true feelings, needs, and concerns in a respectful and considerate way. Finally, don't forget to actively listen. Communication is a two-way street. Show your partner that you're genuinely interested in understanding their perspective. Validate their feelings, even if you don't agree with them. This builds a safe space where both parties can express themselves freely without fear of judgment or dismissal. However, clear communication doesn't mean you have to agree on everything. Disagreements are a natural part of any relationship. The key is to handle them in a way that respects and values your partner's viewpoint. It's about finding common ground, not winning arguments. In the grand scheme of things, clear and direct communication makes a world of difference. It's like the compass that guides a ship through the vast ocean. It points your relationship in the right direction, steering clear of the stormy seas of misunderstanding and conflict. So, take the time to master this art. Cultivate a culture of open, honest, and clear communication in your relationship. And watch as it blossoms into a connection that's not just strong, but truly fulfilling. Remember, clear and direct communication prevents misunderstandings and strengthens your bond. The third sign of a healthy relationship is not acting on impulse. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to let our emotions dictate our actions. But in a relationship, this can often lead to conflict, misunderstanding, and even hurt feelings. That's why the third pillar of a strong relationship is thinking before reacting. So what does this mean exactly? Well, it's about practicing patience and thoughtfulness before responding to your partner's words or actions. It's about taking a moment to process what's happening, to understand where your partner is coming from, and to consider the best way to respond. Let's imagine a scenario. Your partner has had a long, stressful day at work and is in a bad mood. They snap at you over something small. Your immediate reaction might be to snap back, to defend yourself, or to express your annoyance. But acting on this impulse can escalate the situation, leading to a full-blown argument that neither of you really want. Instead, take a moment to breathe. Understand that your partner's reaction is likely more about their own stress than about you. Think about how to respond in a way that acknowledges their feelings but also expresses your own. Perhaps you could say, "I can see you're stressed. Let's both take a moment to cool down, and we can talk about this when we're both calm." Taking this approach doesn't mean suppressing your own feelings. It doesn't mean letting your partner walk all over you. It's about finding a balance, about responding in a way that fosters understanding and open communication, rather than escalating conflict. Now, this doesn't mean you'll always get it right. We're all human, after all, and we're bound to slip up from time to time. But the more you practice thinking before reacting, the more it will become a habit. And the more it becomes a habit, the stronger your relationship will be. Another way to practice this is through mindfulness. This is a technique that encourages you to be present in the moment, to notice your feelings and thoughts without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to recognize when you're reacting impulsively and choose a more considered response instead. So, the next time you find yourself about to react on impulse, pause, take a deep breath. Think about what's really going on, what you're really feeling, and what the best response might be. And remember, it's not just about avoiding conflict. It's about building a stronger, healthier relationship. It's about understanding your partner, respecting their feelings, and making sure your own feelings are respected in return. The beauty of a healthy relationship lies in the balance of understanding and expressing one's feelings, and this balance can only be achieved when we learn to think before we react. Remember, thinking before reacting can save your relationship from unnecessary conflicts. So, let's recap the 3 signs of a healthy relationship. The first sign we discussed was understanding your partner's needs and wants. This is not just about knowing what your partner likes or dislikes, it's about truly comprehending their desires, their aspirations, their fears, and their insecurities. It's about immersing yourself in their world, seeing things from their perspective, and empathizing with their experiences. Remember, it's not about trying to fix their problems or change them to suit your preferences. It's about accepting them for who they are and respecting their individuality. Moreover, it's about not allowing outside experiences to influence your relationship. It's easy to let the stress of work, the pressure of social expectations, or the baggage of past relationships affect how we interact with our partners. But a healthy relationship requires us to leave these at the door. It requires us to be present and focused on our partner, not clouded by external factors. The second sign of a healthy relationship is clear and direct communication. This is not just about saying what you mean and meaning what you say, it's about being open, honest, and transparent with your partner. It's about expressing your thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or retaliation. It's about listening to your partner with an open mind and heart, not interrupting or dismissing them. It's about understanding that communication is not just about talking, but also about listening, understanding, and responding. And finally, the third sign of a healthy relationship is thinking before reacting. This is not just about controlling your temper or holding your tongue. It's about taking a moment to reflect on your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions before responding. It's about being mindful of your emotions and not letting them control you. It's about understanding that your actions have consequences and that they can impact your partner and your relationship. It's about making conscious, deliberate decisions, not impulsive, knee-jerk reactions. All 3 signs are interconnected and reinforce each other. Understanding your partner's needs and wants helps you communicate more effectively. Clear and direct communication helps you understand your partner better. Thinking before reacting helps you communicate more respectfully and understand your partner more deeply. All 3 signs together create a cycle of understanding, communication, and mindfulness that strengthens your relationship and makes it healthier. However, it's important to remember that these signs are not a checklist or a formula. They are guidelines, not rules. Every relationship is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. What's important is to strive for understanding, communication, and mindfulness in your relationship, in a way that works for you and your partner. Also, remember that a healthy relationship is not just about avoiding conflict or disagreement. It's about resolving conflict in a respectful, constructive way. It's about embracing disagreement as an opportunity for growth, not a threat to your relationship. It's about understanding that conflict is not a sign of a bad relationship, but a sign of a relationship that is real, dynamic, and evolving. And there you have it, the 3 signs of a healthy relationship. Keep these in mind, and you're on your way to having a healthier, happier relationship. Thank you for watching this video. If you found our insights helpful, don't hesitate to spread the knowledge. Share this video with others who might benefit from it. For those of you seeking to take your relationship game to the next level, our course, The Obsession Method, is just a click away. The link is in the description below. Dive in to discover how to make the right woman fall in love with you. Remember, a healthy relationship starts with you. Until next time, take care.